fuck it.
Oh, fuck off.
You look in and see how this shit sound.
Okay.
Shout out to everybody who watching this shit right now. I know you don't got no date. It's cool, because if you had a date, you wouldn't be watching this shit right now. So shout out to y'all for being available for us.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Being here for us, because we here for y'all.
Facts, clearly.
It's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got shit to do either. But in 7 minutes, we are going to start the topic. We're going to start the live. How it sound? We straight? So in 7 minutes, we're going to start our topic. So we need y'all to share the live and see what's going on. We got to do a topic. And I ain't want to do this. I ain't want to do it. But we got to do a topic. Pause about dick size, bro.
Why?
Because, like, I just saw some shit. I just saw a meme that said, is a dude crying. First, the Nelly shit. The Nelly shit was hilarious. Because everybody was debating, like, all the chicks was debating, like, our shit was little as fuck. And they was arguing, like, no, that was a nice joint. And I'm like, we gotta have this talk, because it's like this gray area, it seemed like, between, we all know, like, what a micro joint look like.
Yeah.
We all know what like a porno joint look like. But then it's like it's like a gray area to where it's like at these joints.
That's where
the debate comes in.
See, okay, so
It's
like
subjective.
with it being small, and small, obviously. Then it being big, and you like, okay, obviously that's big. The gray area is preference.
Right.
So it's like some women prefer.
We ain't gonna have the whole conversation today,
That's what
but
I'm
go
saying.
ahead. Yeah.
So it's just like, that's the gray area is literally preference. That's where the line is drawn. Because
Absolutely.
like you said, some women are like, oh my God, like that's small as fuck.
Yeah.
And other women are like, that wasn't that small. It's preference.
Yeah,
Some women don't like
we gotta have that
big shit.
conversation.
Like,
So the meme was like other
Depends
dude
on how
crying
big a
at.
bitch ass is.
you know
Right.
what?
The lies,
Shut up.
You know, shit.
Yeah, it depends how big our eyes is, depending on how big our hands is too. But that's a different conversation.
And a mouth.
And a mouth. And a vagina. 'Cause
Y'all-
some
yeah,
chicks got little coochie.
facts.
All of that.
That is
That's
the most important
That's what
one.
it is right there.
That's the
Yeah,
most
yeah,
important
It
one
depends
right
on what
there.
bitches got going on, what they didn't experience,
Yeah.
what they done done.
like that's the
How
one
far
right
is the
there.
back door from the front door? That's what mattered the most.
Yep.
How far with a basement from the front door?
Because you know what?
This is gonna call it the basement, the back of the cool. But look on the meme, it was a dude crying, and it was like when she say, "You're perfect because the big ones hurt." He was crying.
Damn.
He's like, "Your joint perfect because the big ones hurt."
Ooh.
And all the women in the comments like, what's the problem? Like, y'all got this ego to where like if she's saying it's perfect, it's perfect. And dude was like, yeah, you beautiful, but because he's like, oh yeah, you okay because all the beautiful women are a challenge. He's like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really agree that that's the same.
It's not the same,
It's
bitch.
not the same.
It's not
But another
the
dude
same.
was like, you I like your body because the fat asses make my hands cramp. So I'm like, that'd be the same. I feel like that's a little closer, but
I feel like it'll be the same, but I still feel like it hit harder for a nigga though. Like certain niggas.
Yeah, because it's just
I
like,
don't know. I
damn.
guess I'm just the type of nigga. I know me. I know what the fuck I'm doing. So I like that wouldn't have like.
She
I
didn't
don't
have
feel like
to-
I'd have been really too fucked up.
She didn't
about
have to
it.
compare it. Like,
Yeah.
she could have just said it's perfect.
Yeah.
we gotta have that whole conversation. It's a lot of different things I think about that, but we gotta have that conversation. We gotta have that conversation, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now. We need y'all to share the live with 3 people. That's what we waiting on right now. Y'all got 4 minutes left, man. Share the live with 3 people. Text it to
Share
their
the live,
phone.
share the live.
Share it on your page. You know what I'm saying? And send it to somebody DM. That's what you do. Text it to my phone, DM to somebody, and share it on your page. All right? Share the live. That's how y'all support the show. We appreciate y'all for always tuning in and checking in with us, man. It's Valentine's Day. But we here for y'all, man. We did not cancel. Cam said she would have canceled if her nigga was here.
Yeah, facts. Like if my nigga
Fuck
was
the
here,
people.
I would
Fuck the audience.
Fuck the
Fuck the
people.
1,000 daily listeners. That's 7,000 people a week, Cam.
And they're gonna listen
Depending on
tomorrow. Like, so yeah.
Listen to what? It wouldn't have been shit for them to listen to. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just being honest. I was being transparent. Like, if my nigga was here,
That's
like,
tough, man.
I would have canceled.
Brandon just mutes. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Shut it live. We appreciate you. Let's talk shit with these people in the comments. Marquise, what's the word? I see Sade just tapped in. What's the word? What's the word? What's going on? Cam ain't never gonna sing for y'all. That ain't gonna happen. She's scared.
Nobody asked that. Shut up.
Yeah, nobody want to hear that.
Fact.
Nobody asked that.
I don't want nobody to hear it.
That's fucked up. Shut it live, man. What else is going on in the world? Joe Biden investing $30 million in the crack pipes. Is that true?
What happened with some
Yeah.
crack?
What happened with the
That's not
baby?
new,
Beating up
though.
dude? Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
people was mad at him. Like
That shit was
he bust
so
on a nigga that threatened him on the
lame.
internet, and then his security did their job. What's the problem?
Oh, that was security. I just thought that was random niggas with the baby. Like,
No,
That was all big niggas dressed in
they
black,
was
bro. That's
mostly
security.
his friends.
Your friends could be your security.
Okay, well,
I'm not mad at the baby at all, cause nigga.
I think his friends, they
if
did
me
their
and
job.
Phone them
Shit,
catch
like,
you
what
and you
the
was
fuck?
tweaking with me, and I'm that nigga, and these my niggas with me.
it was just
we
the
on your
fight
ass.
was
You
lame,
seeing his
though,
feet,
like-
hands, and
But
all
he
type of
threatened him
shit,
on the
baby.
internet.
Like,
It'd be different if dude had nothing to say. This is just some innocent ass brother of your baby mama.
Yeah.
You just jumped the nigga. He on the internet talking crazy. You saw the nigga and whooped him. It is what it
and he was
is.
like a lot of motherfuckers told me they could have caught the one-on-one fade, but it's kind of like they could have, but.
he already laced him up on the first hit.
Yeah,
the
it
nigga was
wasn't-
down.
It
Like
was it the floor though?
it don't matter
Was it-
why.
did it-
Bro, if the baby had no help,
He
it
didn't
was
hit
over
him.
with, bro. The nigga hit the floor.
Yeah,
he
for
didn't
sure.
hit him though.
Who didn't hit who?
He hit his cup.
The nigga hit the floor.
I looked
bro.
at the hit about a few times, and I'm like, the floor
he hit
most
his
definitely
cup,
tripped
and
him
then
up.
he slipped
Yeah.
back and fell on the
The
floor.
bowling alley floor is slippery as shit.
The fact that
Yeah,
they
them lanes
chose
is
to
crazy.
fight there was just so mind-boggling for me.
But it's not that they chose. The baby saw that nigga and they was on it. It's just nigga, we on that shit.
That's when they first
Yeah.
Each other at the bowling alley. And was
that
he there
crazy.
alone? Did he not have friends with?
Niggas don't like that on-site shit when it's really happening.
Yeah.
Cause I remember we was in college into it with some niggas, which I don't. Looking back, I don't know why we was in college into it with niggas, but we was into it with some niggas in college, and you know, TJ being the wild nigga he is, they really was into
TJ's
it.
an on-site nigga, bro.
He's an on-site
Like,
nigga, G.
TJ's
So
a
you know, but
on-site
TJ was the
nigga.
president of Black Affairs Council and
Yeah,
USG
the
vice
chess
president.
club,
And
he
wanted
all
to
that
fight and shit.
He come into class at a certain time every day, so they thought it was sweet. So one day, went to it with these niggas. Now it was two fraternities into it, but one of the niggas in the fraternity was our homie, and but his niggas wasn't helping him. So we stepped in, and some of the niggas jumped on us, whatever.
Decided some
So
AA.
they like they call us like, hey man, we on that with him, like, and them we ain't on that with y'all. Well, he like, hey, but y'all can be on that with that fraternity, but if y'all touch this nigga though, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to
That's
deal
our
with this.
dog,
But
yeah.
it's only 3 of us, so why y'all calling the pot like trying to clish it up with 3 niggas so y'all can be into it with these 20 niggas because y'all know they soft or whatever the case may be. So so one of them get on the phone like, man, fuck them niggas. It is what it is. So TJ like, nigga, if I see you in the library, I'm gonna beat your ass in the library. Like, I don't give a fuck what's going on. And motherfucker definitely saw their ass and the students sitting at McDonald's, and they got the fuck out of there. Like,
Yeah. TJ be for real though.
He
That's
be
the
dead
crazy
ass,
part,
G.
especially at that time.
he was wilder than college, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
High school TJ was a different. TJ was the same nigga in high school. Straight A student, the coldest nigga in academics in that bitch. All the accolades. But TJ started a pep rally massacre, bro. It was helicopters flying outside Hyde Park, bro. Teachers got stumped over and retired that day, bro. Like TJ started it, like it was
Wow.
the shit was wild, bro. Wild, bro. That
Yeah.
pep rally that went
Hey,
wrong, fucking with TJ,
you know, I-
bro. Over wrong. They put niggas out of class. We left school early that day, and I was like, damn, like.
Bro, I went to college late as hell, so by the time it was my second year, they was all leaving. But we had gotten to it with so many niggas. I'm looking around my junior year like, damn, I'm into it with all these niggas out here. I'm down here by myself. But I never really got to it with these niggas myself. It was TJ. Like, all these niggas we into it with, it's because of TJ. Like,
and you just stuck there.
I'm just stuck in this motherfucker, man. That shit was crazy, man. Shout out to TJ, man. Is it 8 o'clock yet? It's 8:01. Let's go, man. Let's start the show, man. The talking stage. So today, Valentine's Day, and a lot of people are in situationships, which is really the talking stage, or a fucking extended talking stage, which really shouldn't be that no more. But there's a lot of do's and don'ts that you don't do in the talking stage. A lot of women feel like, you know, they think that men think, you know, why buy the milk? What's the saying?
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? And I disagree with that, because I feel like you got to act like a queen for me to give you that title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna give you that title and hope that you could do this shit. You finna have to show me you could do this shit before I give you that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. But some niggas probably will let you do A, B, C, and D and sit back and be like, well, shit, we good. You know what I'm saying? But, as we're going to discuss today, damn, I don't even record. But that's what we're going to discuss today, the do's and don'ts of the talking stage. So welcome to Terry Rosen Podcast, featuring, brought to you by Killer Cocktails. You know,
As always.
That's it.
Nah, it's Valentine's Day, Cam. You gotta give us some more than that.
You got a special Valentine's Day drink, a couple's drink?
She got the
to
pink
get 'em
red
fucked
on,
up?
coordinated. We
I
appreciate you,
know,
Cam.
we were out of
Stylish.
uniform today at school, so I'm like,
I appreciate how
okay.
you switch your hair every fucking show. Like, how do you do that?
She got the fucking Iversons.
I mean,
she got the Iversons.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I like getting my hair done. I like doing my hair.
Like every week? You do your own hair?
Sometimes. Like when y'all see me with the buns and shit, I did that. When y'all see me with braids, that's Z Hair Life. Follow her on Instagram, Ross Braider. I know.
That's the girl you referred me to? I had to
Yes.
wash my own hair?
Yes.
I don't know how to do that. That shit over with.
Not
Well.
like you know how to wash it, but not like for real though.
Not this shit, nah. I know how to wash my
He
hair,
had
but not
to
how to
blow dry
haircut.
too, so
This
that's
shit?
what he
No.
had to do for real. Blow dry.
I be putting my shit under the wire. They be black shit in the top. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I don't know how to do this shit.
Oh Lord. But yes, nonetheless, I didn't really do much for Valentine's Day in regards to my drinks this year. I was supposed to do an event, it ended up getting canceled, and I did have themed drinks. One was red, one was pink, but I didn't
Oh.
get the chance to execute.
Did you name them?
I did. It was the Love Bug and my potion.
Your potion?
Mm-hmm.
And the name of it is My Potion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Can we taste those?
Unfortunately,
That's the Harry Potter shit.
You got to bring us all the special shit, Kim.
do I? You don't even drink. So where are we going with this?
But the show is brought to you by fucking Killer
Yes,
Cocktails.
but you just asked literally, can we taste those? And who's we? Because you're not going to drink it. Right. So, yeah.
Shout out to
Guys
everybody
in the
too,
back.
man. We got Boogie here. We got Rail in the building, man. We here.
Boogie.
Boogie. Hey.
But let's get to it, man. What are some of the do's and don'ts from your perspective? What are you not doing? Well, no, what are you doing? Let's start with the do's. What are you doing in the talking phase? What's the you know?
I mean, I'm being my regular normal self. I feel like it's easier to answer what I'm not doing than what I'm doing.
So what are you not doing?
I mean, I'm not acting like a girlfriend. Like,
What do girlfriends do?
I mean, that's situational, but it depends. So me, like,
You cooking for niggas?
yeah, my
On the talking
nigga.
stage?
No,
Right, okay.
no. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing any of that. Like, I'm not. The most I'll probably do is take you out on a date in a talking stage. But other than that, like, I'm not doing anything else.
We could appreciate the
I'm
dates.
not buying you shit. I'm not washing shit. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
How do
like,
washing work if y'all don't live together?
shit, if I'm over there all the time, like, you know,
yeah,
just
yeah.
like that's some shit I do for my.
Would you
nigga.
be over there all the time if y'all on talking stage?
It depends.
Possibly. Depends on the nigga.
Yeah, because you know
Depending on
how you
good the
start
sex is.
off like sometimes true. But you know how you start off something like you see them here and
Yeah.
there, and then eventually like that shit picks up. Like it becomes obvious that you're seeing this person maybe 4 times a week, 5 times a week. So it's like okay. Like you said in the beginning, that extended talking stage that really shouldn't be there, but nobody's tried to, you know,
Yeah.
escalate the situation. So they're
Absolutely.
just stuck there. But you can be with somebody often.
Yeah.
Personally, in my talks, like I'm not doing 4 or 5 days a week. That's relationship,
Yeah.
you know. But
So
some
do you
people
try to keep it casual in the talking stage?
Not necessarily casual. I hate casual. Like I hate the word casual. But it's just simply some shit that I'm not doing. Like I'm not cooking for you. Like
Right.
I'm not overexerting myself to.
So you're not courting a nigga. Do you
I
expect
take you
him
out
to
on
court?
dates.
Do you expect a nigga to court you though? Do you expect a nigga to exert himself to show himself?
If we
that
dated
he's
and that's what we
deserving?
doing, then I mean
But I'm saying still the talking phase.
facts.
So you expect a nigga to turn up?
Yes, especially if
not?
I'm having sex. Like I am literally
So
we
the
sleeping
so
together.
the reward for his hard work isn't hard work. It's just pussy.
No,
Is what
the-
you saying?
You see the first thing she said
I'm
was
finna
sex.
give you
First of
this
all, right,
pussy.
The
but
first
what
thing
I'm
she
saying-
said
And you
was
finna wild the
sex,
fuck
like-
out.
No, I don't mean like I'm not asking him to buy me shit either, or like do none of that. Like if we in the talking stage,
If you're in the
Right.
talking stage,
I'm-
you giving up sex, you asking for some shit to be bought or paid for. Or you need something. You need something.
that's
Okay.
not necessarily true.
That's
not necessarily true. I'm
Cam.
sorry. I thought about it for a second. You heard me pause. I thought about it, and that's not necessarily true.
For sure. I believe
Yeah.
you. Go ahead, continue.
I'm sorry. So I've been in situations where I was talking to a nigga, I didn't ask for anything. We was having sex. Maybe I just didn't need nothing at the time. I don't know. But yeah, like if he would have been my boyfriend, then shit would have been, played a little differently. But we were just talking. And
Facts.
talking came with me making the decision to also have sex with him.
Okay.
But I didn't
We appreciate you for that.
require like, oh well, now I'm fucking you, so like no. It just didn't work out.
Now I need money.
Okay.
now I need cash. Like you be on my line, pay my bill. Like, I just don't be like that.
Okay. So I got some dudes for the talking stage, right? This is number one. I say get to know the person fully. So not because I think a lot of times in relationships, I know who you are with me, right? I
That's
don't
hard
know
to
who
do,
you are
though.
when it's new. It's not because you ain't emotionally invested yet. So I feel like we be trying to
gotta
wait
pay
till we are
attention.
emotionally invested till we get to know the motherfucker. But it's like now you got your feelings in it, so they ain't gonna really show you. You know what I'm saying? But what's straight on though, if you catch the right chick, and some chicks is gonna lie like through the gate. It don't matter. I ain't fucked a nigga in 3 months. All that shit. Some chicks just that's what type of time they on. But it's some chicks that'll let you really get to know them. But it's like a lot of times I done been in relationships with girls where it's just like, damn, I know who she is when she with me, but I don't know how she is when she with her friends. I don't know how she is when she's single. I don't know how she is when, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you first meet somebody, start talking to them, like, get like, let it be kind of casual and cool to the point where I
Ask
tell
those
you anything or
questions.
woo woo.
Ask those questions and shit you really want to know.
Yeah, I feel like you should be cool
enough.
enough to say like, hey, well, nah, I'm finna go on a date with another nigga today
for
or
sure.
whatever. I mean, you ain't gotta volunteer that, but if the shit come up like, what you on today? Oh, shit, I got a little date later. Woo,
Yeah.
woo. Next day, oh, how was your day? Woo. That's really getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
That's really getting to know.
Facts.
Oh, I wasn't really feeling that nigga because he was in his phone all the time. He was on. Now you just learned something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you gotta really get to know that person.
A lot of people
fully.
are not like that though. Like a lot of people, even dating and being single, still aren't open with the people that they're dating, which is weird.
One of the worst things that happen when you don't know your girl, you be with your girl for a minute and y'all have a get into it, what you think is a break or whatever you think it is, and you just think you know she ain't gonna fuck with another nigga, but you only know her when she with you.
I've had that happen.
And then she go fuck with a nigga, now you heartbroke because you don't know how she is when she, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you could get to know that early. Ain't nobody gonna show you that once the feelings, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
get attached. And I think sometimes that's why it's good to start off as a friendship and then
For sure.
grow into that. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so yeah, getting to know somebody fully, paying attention before, because I think you less likely to dodge the red flags when it's early too, when it's like not emotions involved.
Yeah, that's
what I'm
true
saying?
too. Cause you be like, hey, I'm not dealing with
Yeah.
none of that shit. I'm out. You don't really feel nothing.
Absolutely.
You just kind of be like, shit, you'll be okay.
Then the next one I say like, a lot of times as niggas, we'll give a chick the lazy fuck. You know what I'm saying? We'll like.
Are you saying do that in the beginning?
No. I'm saying like a lot of times we will, and I'm saying that a lot of times like, we be trying to get a nut off, whatever the case may be. I feel like you gotta like kind of try to fully learn the body in the talking phase.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like sometimes it's like I can make this bitch come off the head and get my nut off, then cool. But then now you in a relationship with her and you just now you can't figure it out and you kind of want to figure out how to fuck into the orgasm.
Really fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of want to make her be able to come both ways
Yeah.
and shit like that. And it's kind of like, or if you figure out if you actually can, shit, you might not be able
That
to.
might not be in you. You
Yeah.
feel me? Not for her anyway.
I mean, I done fuck chicks who like I couldn't make them come in certain ways. I done fuck chicks I couldn't make come off head, and some chicks I can make come off head in 2 minutes. I done fuck chicks who I could fuck them and make them come, and some chicks that shit just wasn't happening. I had to use the head. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I hope it was all
Yeah.
cross reference for
They
those
here to
girls.
save
But I done
sometimes.
had a lot of sex, so it's not like
They're here to save you
know.
sometime in the streets.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, one of
dude.
them nights
Only
you-
for a little
you
while.
fucked up or you now. Yeah, I'm not saying permanently.
I was gonna
but I'm
say,
just
only
saying one
for
of
a
them
little
nights
while.
you they're here to come through for you in the late, like Jordan in the late, fourth quarter type. You feel me?
definitely, definitely. So
Interesting.
I think that
You talking about interesting? You know what the fuck
Interesting.
going on?
you definitely want to learn
I
the
know
body.
nothing. Like,
If she got some kinky shit going on, you want to learn all of as much as you can about the body and the sex and all that
Yeah.
shit in the talking stage before you get into that, commit to that relationship and the shit get boring.
I seen some shit.
and if
on,
you guys are not having sex in the talking stage, You have to have those conversations.
Right.
I seen some shit on
You not having sex and talk.
it was, I seen some Facebook shit.
Talking about bail out.
I seen some Facebook shit, and it was kind of like the way to make. It was simple as fuck. But it was like number one on the list was like breathing, and it was like I'm like, what the fuck do they mean by that? And it's like.
I saw
when
that.
you in that moment, like the breathing, like it set the tone, like it's like it's heavy. You
like
breathing heavy, they breathing heavy. Then I think the second one was like kissing. So it didn't mean mouth to mouth, but just kissing wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then the third one was like the clitoris. So it was like now it needs some stimulation around this bitch. Like
foreplay.
It's a build up.
Literally,
It's basically like a build up.
Build up a foreplay.
And
yeah.
On some drunk shit one night, I remembered this list in my head. And I got on that type of time,
This
and I was like, "Oh, bitch, we finna breathe.
Step by
Bitch, we
step.
finna. It's a tree in this bitch. We breathing all oxygen in. Like we finna." Then I went for the breathing. I went to the kissing. Great kisser. So it was like, boom. That's on my list anyway. You feel me? I'm gonna kiss the
That's
shit
in the
out.
bag. All right.
I'm gonna kiss the shit. That shit.
He just called himself a great
that
kisser.
Shit, then I went through the rest of the list, and it was a great night. Like it was like, damn, Facebook. Like I would have never
He
knew.
got hands
like,
on the knees, y'all. I wish I could see.
and
him.
I would have never
Oh
knew.
my
Like,
God.
shout out to that Facebook post
But
that
no,
I
seriously,
saw.
some of the sexiest shit during sex is when you're breathing, like in each other's like.
It was beautiful.
Basically in each other's fucking mouths. Like you're just like so.
It was like a whole new world.
close.
Yeah, a new feel. It was different.
Wow.
Facts. So you pull that shit on that morning sex shit though. You're gonna be turned
It's
right
none
the
of
fuck
that
off.
shit on. It's none of that
Yeah,
shit
that's
for the
why I don't
morning.
fuck with that shit.
Morning sex. I'm really
Yeah.
just trying to get this
Yeah.
roll off. Yeah,
but it's
for
definitely the
for
more
sure.
aroused she is, the better you're gonna end up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to just really.
Another thing that to do in the talking phase, I feel like, is have them hard talks, credit score. Motherfucker ain't got
true.
to tell you what the score is, but just the situation. You can kind of gauge it off
I'll
how a
be
motherfucker
like,
react to it.
man,
Like, man, I don't even
my
want to talk about that shit.
Don't even bring
You
that
feel
up.
me? Like, and then, you know, and help a motherfucker too, though. Like, shit, you know, you got the credit man is going to get the shit together for the stack or whatever it is. You know, put him in the right
Yeah,
direction.
if you know what I'm saying? If you see yourself building with somebody, like, naturally, you'll want to see them in a better position.
Yeah, but like, yeah, if you the sickle cell running your family or some shit like that, you know,
Okay.
whatever, like.
Real deep.
He an old nigga, folks. Cause that's
Real
some
deep.
shit my people used to tell me that back in the day, man, your sickle cells might run at you, and you gotta let a motherfucker know that, cause they might be symptomatic. I'm like, bro, sickle cells? Do people still get that shit?
Yes, bro,
Like,
that shit is
very
sickle
much
cells was
so.
hot and popping for real back in the day. Like,
Not hot and
I
popping.
ain't really heard a mmotherfucker say they got sickle cells like in 2000.
That shit is real, bro.
yeah,
for sure,
I
bro.
believe you,
That
because
shit
I knew a
is
motherfucker
legit.
that had it. It was fucked up.
Yeah, my
Sickle
cousin
cells,
is a carrier.
diabetes, all that. You
for
know
that
what I'm saying?
shit.
So, yeah, if,
Stuff's rough.
So if
What
two
else?
carriers get together, then
More than likely, your child.
okay. I
yeah,
got
or even just, you know what I'm saying, what they goals is, what they look, you know, not even like what they really own for real, but I mean what they own, but also
Yeah.
like what they
You
goals
should be
is
trying
in
to
the
figure
long
out
run.
if y'all complement each other
Yeah,
and if y'all are compatible.
yeah,
That's just it.
absolutely. And sometimes we avoid them hard talks. We feel like we don't know this person enough. But by the time you know them enough, now you
don't even.
so
really
emotionally
don't wanna
invested
talk
that no
talk
matter
about
what
that
they
shit.
say, you gonna roll with it
Exactly.
anyway. So have them hard talks early. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For sure. But let's get into the don'ts. Y'all got any don'ts for the talking phase? What
Ooh,
not to do? Because I feel like people expectations be crazy.
yeah, and
Like,
it.
I really don't sleep over.
don't sleep over.
Now see,
I-
That's definitely
yeah.
a way to get attached too fast.
Yeah,
spending
for
the night.
for sure,
I
that's most
don't-
definitely a way.
I will definitely leave in the middle of the night.
Some do nots.
You
I
said this
don't know
before.
if a bitch
Savage.
bed comfortable, I'ma sleep there. You feel me? I ain't gonna.
If I nut off head, I'm not moving.
yeah,
at all.
if I nut off head, I might be here for. I might be
Not
here for
I
2 days.
moved
Like,
in.
One in a million.
yeah, like
2 days.
can you go to Walmart and buy me some drawers? Like I think I'm gonna be here for a while. You feel me? Like
No, I mean,
I only
like,
brought the pair I got on. You feel me?
I mean,
like,
I'm physically not moving my body. Like, if I nut off head and your kid bust in this room, I'ma lay here naked. I can't move. Like I can't move.
At this
G.
point, the kid is really your problem because it's your kid. You feel me? Like
Wow.
you need
Bro.
to get your kid out the room.
The head nut be crazy for me,
do.
bro.
It be toe
like-
curling, jaw dropping, electrifying.
Are you okay?
Electrifying.
Is you cool?
I be stuck to the
Electrified.
bed like gravity.
Yeah.
Like remember Goku in the little
Yeah.
hyperbolic chamber, bro? Like nigga,
With
nigga be
food
stuck
nutted
to
in the bitch
floor.
on Scary Movie and shot her to the ceiling. Oh, fucking, it be different. It be with that head nut be different. Like, oh, you bitch, you came to play. You feel me? That shit,
Facts.
my sock then balled up off my foot one night. I was like, damn, you acting
Oh
different.
God.
I'm
Hey.
fucking dead, not the balled up side.
Hey, man.
Ashy
crazy,
heel
man.
all out and
Hey
shit.
man, when it's crazy. Bitches make you come off here to different positions. Like I got one that lay down straight like a sniper and just body flat. Just hey, it's
That shit
Valentine's
real,
Day.
G.
I might have to swing a gift through late on some late and see if what Walgreens, just some basic a coloring book.
You know what? You could go to the home aisle,
I'ma
nigga, and at least get a
grab
candle or
anything.
something.
Yeah.
Talking about a coloring book.
grab anything.
Fucking-
She gonna know this shit was random, but I'm
Facts.
here. Fuck it, time out.
I definitely.
A nigga pull up on me with a coloring book, I'ma knock his ass out. I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah, cause I'm finna
Facts.
get freaky with you.
Facts.
You know what?
I'm- I
finna
feel like
breathe in this
also in
bitch.
the talking phase, you shouldn't like you know how women kind of want you to read their mind. I think that's cool after a while. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in that talking phase, it's kind of like you gotta tell me what the fuck is going on.
I'm not Joe, bitch.
like,
I cannot read your mind, babe. I
Yeah.
know what you're thinking. I
That's
don't
my
know none of
shit.
that shit.
That's my
yeah.
shit.
I thought that was a vine.
It is.
I can
And
read.
that's okay. You definitely took it back a whole decade prior.
That's not.
Talking about,
that's a vine?
talking about
That's a
Joe.
vine.
That is, I know you. That is a vine.
Talking about Joe.
My bad, Joe. It's my bad, Avant.
My bad, Avant.
I'm not Avant. Fuck you, tell me, bitch. I
Avant's
don't
still
know.
around? I know he was sick like 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
he's still around.
Oh, yeah, he hanging in there. Shout out to Avant, man. Avant's still in there. Avant from Chicago, right?
Yeah,
West Side?
I remember
That's
I
all.
opened up for him. one
If it's
time.
from the West Side, it don't count. Matter of fact, no. Back in his days, it counted. Like
I
he
was-
was-
When you say
Twisted
opened
them
up,
days
like,
count.
For a show?
oh, okay.
Don't be weird.
Yeah, when the West Side, it's been 290, but when Out West became 290, it changed.
Yeah.
You feel me? For me to get, for,
It's been 290.
for me to
It's-
grow up
yeah,
and
right.
understand the West Side, that's when it was like, okay, y'all stay where
Right.
y'all at.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other part of Illinois.
Mhm.
That's like driving 4 hours away.
That's a
Facts.
different city.
Different city for sure.
Yeah.
I seen a nigga with pink pants on and baby blue Ugg boots out west today.
And it's
I
crazy
did.
because when I was like 23, 24, I used to go out west to get everything.
Dude, when I
And it's
first
sick.
went
thinking
out
about
west,
that
I was
now.
18. It was 2008. Niggas had on the pants with the NBA teams, the
Basically.
patches, and they had on jerseys with hoodies
And
underneath.
guess what? It's 2022, and you can go over there today and see niggas with the same thing on. Fuck you talking about?
Shout out to the
Like,
West Side,
it's
man.
crazy. But no, I literally used to record over there.
Yeah.
I used to fucking get my weed from over there. And in like 2013, 14, like that summer when fucking 3 for $50 pints of Patron was like a huge thing,
Yeah.
I used to go to the West Side.
Like the West Side, you
Shout
can
out
get
to Madison
a
and
puppy
Pulaski.
on rims out west.
Like, you can
Facts.
pull up on
Fuck,
any block
like the puppy
and
will
get
have rims out
drugs.
west. You can get a
Facts.
puppy on rims, a Rottweiler on rims. Like the West Side at a point in
you
time
pull
was like
up and they outside.
a different
on the
type
block.
of time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But back to
Yeah,
the
because when niggas hung out on the West Side, it was a West Side story for a minute.
back to the expectations. I think that's where we was going with it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of chicks want you to read their mind in the talking phase, and I feel like it's just too early for
Yeah,
that.
you
Like,
definitely gotta
You know what I'm saying?
express everything. Shit, like if somebody do something you don't like you have to communicate that.
yeah, and I think
Like,
niggas probably do it too. I think niggas
For
do
sure,
it when
niggas
they get.
do it more than
I think nah.
Mm.
I think niggas do it when they get mad. I think when a nigga mad, he don't say shit. And maybe he don't expect a girl to
That's
know, but
stupid.
niggas don't be. I feel like niggas don't really be like saying what's on their mind when they be blue or whatever. Niggas don't like expressing that shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually
Probably
say
because y'all gonna go tit for tat. That's
Wait,
probably
you
why.
say
though.
niggas don't?
Yeah, I feel like niggas
That's
be mad. You know?
That's the ultimate truth. Because I feel like depending on what type of nigga you is, you know for a fact if you tell them exactly how you feel, it's not gonna be good for you, nigga. Cause now you gonna know exactly how she feel, and how she feel might be the list you made was nowhere in
Wow, my
comparison
nigga actually
to
just
the
told
list
me
she
this.
made. You
Damn.
feel me?
Yeah.
So finding out what exactly she really fucked up about, and she ain't been saying nothing, just the list shit she be nagging about. You be like, man, this bitch nagging. And she be like, bitch, I ain't even nagged about the 100% of the shit I'm.
Damn.
Hey, it'll fuck you right up, man.
My nigga just told me this, guys.
You will hang yourself.
Hey, somebody just made a good ass point. They said don't. Shout out to the news. They say don't bring up your ex too much. That's a fact.
Don't bring up
bro.
your ex at all. What the
Who
fuck?
does that?
Nah, I dated
Who's
a chick
bringing
who
up their
like
ex?
constantly brought up her ex.
Like,
she's a
In
bad
what
person.
in what way though?
Like every way. I felt like if I was to walk down the street and step in some dog shit, she was, I remember one time my ex stepped in some dog shit. I'm damn, bitch, you talk about this nigga. Nah,
She
stop.
just-
Brian stepped
she
in that
wanted him
dog shit in
bad.
97.
Absolutely.
She wanted him
was-
back for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She want Brian ass for sure.
Who's
Absolutely.
Brian?
The nigga I'm making her ex. Fuck you
Oh,
talking
I'm
about.
like, you
Yeah.
always naming
Yeah,
somebody.
Brian
Brian from
West.
out 290
That's his
Brian.
name, Brian West. Yeah, he from out west.
Don't bring
You
up your
always
ex too
giving
much,
niggas
that's facts.
names.
Yeah, instantly. Because we don't know who you really talking about.
I
I'ma
don't-
name the nigga.
Now, for
and we
me
gonna
personally,
keep the story going. She,
when we having them deep conversations about experiences, expectations and shit, it's kind of like your ex is all you really got to go off for, like is your past experiences. So in some context, it'd be cool,
In that context,
but
yes.
yeah, but if it's
But
just like you off
random
the rip,
shit or
randomly,
just always
like
comparing, like every
Yeah.
time I say something,
yeah,
you have to say something about. Oh boy, I would be out there quicker than a motherfucker can say, "Damn." Like-
damn, Cam. Hey.
Like, cause that's so annoying because I'm gonna feel like everything I do is being compared,
Yeah,
I feel like a nigga.
and then I'm gonna feel like, oh, now I know who broke up with who,
yeah. Comparison is.
and if you
go
can
ahead.
have that bitch back, you would go back. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
that's just that.
And that'd be weird. Cause
I don't
if
have
you
exes.
Because
I don't have no exes.
If you bringing this bitch up or this nigga
Can't
up
be
this
lying
much,
so much.
why y'all not together now?
Right.
Why I even know
And
you?
I know it's because of you. Because you're talking too damn much about this bitch.
Facts.
Exactly. It's just
Shed a
like
lie,
you gotta
shed a
use your
lie.
context clues. You gotta use your context clues.
Tell me you steady bringing this motherfucker up. So
And they ain't thinking about your ass.
at all ain't brought you up since a year ago.
They somewhere
when y'all
happy
broke
as
up.
hell.
They ain't brought you up since before
Y'all
y'all
broke
broke
up on the 4th of
Goddamn
July.
it.
This a whole
You
different year
feel
now.
me?
It's new
Like
4th of
we
July.
done
Fuck
seen
July.
4th of July again. And shit like that. That if you really paying attention, you could easily be like, oh no, are you stuck? Like
Yeah.
you stuck and you trying to move on. Hey, that's good for you. I'm not gonna be the one that you try to use to.
Yeah.
One of my
To
favorite
rebound.
quotes is comparison is the thief of joy. Like whether it be with that, like you can't enjoy your current situation because you stuck thinking about this
Yeah.
old situation. But even on that internet shit, Valentine's Day, motherfucker then went and got some thoughtful shit for you, and you looking at what
Oh my
shorty
god!
on the
I
internet
just
got going
commented on a girl's post on Twitter, like
I saw
literally
that.
this morning. I
Yeah.
just commented on her post.
was a sugar daddy end up being a sugar daddy.
Yeah, it ended up being her
Yeah.
trick. So basically, the girl uploaded Herb and his girl. They was kissing in the picture, and she had like maybe like 15, 20 balloons, and then she had it looked like 2 bouquets of roses. Super cute picture, whatever. So the girl takes a picture, and alongside it, she uploads a picture of what a nigga got her. And I mean, it was a beautiful bouquet of flowers. It came in a vase and balloons. Well, it was a balloon, right? It was a
Yeah.
few balloons. So
It
she
just wasn't
says
as
in a
grandiose.
comment, she's like, see, this what the fuck I be talking about. Why the fuck? How did I ask for this? And this is what I get. I'm not usually ungrateful. I'm not trying to be ungrateful or
No,
sound
bitch, you
ungrateful.
usually ungrateful.
I commented and was like, like, you're definitely ungrateful.
Because
Absolutely.
Herb them picture from what I'm sounding like don't even sound like the rawest of Valentine's Day. Like
It
it's-
wasn't even Valentine's Day when he did that.
It
for
was
her.
just a regular type.
was a
yeah.
regular
Yeah, it was a
day.
couple days
She
ago.
comparing it
So
to a nigga.
I mean, like, what? So it's just like I just feel like people are so stuck
Somebody at the front door,
on
y'all.
what somebody else is getting from their partner
Yeah,
till it's like gets to the point where it's like self-sabotage.
absolutely.
Because she literally went on to like say like, oh, he's bad at gift giving. That's why I just take thousands
Money.
of dollars instead and da 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 da.
It sound like a white man too.
Oh, he was definitely white.
Yeah.
Oh, he was definitely white. That's how I was like. That's why I was like, okay, a little sense was made because that's clearly your trick.
Right.
Like I can't even say that's your sugar dad. Like I can't even say like no, like bitch, that's your trick. Like you rolled the window down for this nigga, took that money and
got up out of
not
there.
a hug, not a kiss, not a nothing.
Right.
So it was just like, oh, like so you expected more from like she uploaded. She was pissed about a Chanel bag. It wasn't the right one. Like it was just a lot. Like it was a lot.
See, I gotta stay off Twitter.
It was a lot. So I'm just like that shit idolizing what other niggas do for they bitches. Like it's weird.
Absolutely. Another thing in the talking phase, I think that people should avoid, for dudes doing some talking phase. I say like if you hit a pothole, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? I said it last night. I said it on the therapy show. Like if you hit a pothole, and I say I'm all for fighting for some shit that's established. I'm not fighting for shit that's getting built. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like you waste time. Because, like, let's say you do some self-centered shit early on, and we get into it about it. We have a blow-up about it. You do some real selfish shit, right? And I've been in this situation. And then I look at it like an isolated incident. In the talking phase, we just really got into it over some goofy shit. And then we continue to talk, and you do that shit throughout. And 4 years later, I can't take it no more. So I'm breaking up with you for being self-centered, which you showed me 4 years ago. I just wasted 4 years of my life.
That's terrible. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like motherfuckers showed you who they was. Believe that shit.
My opinion on that is like it depends on what it is. But I mean, honestly, like I'm not really for the arguing like we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
In the talking stage. Like that's just not something I'm trying to do at this big age. So it's just like if it escalates to that point, depending on like what it's about, but obviously it's something serious if we seriously arguing and it's like not up for conversation at this point, like it's what the fuck? Like I don't have time for that shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, normally at that point you kind of get out the gym because it's kind of like a foreshadow of what it might be in the future.
Yeah. For sure. My next don't is this is gonna sound crazy, but don't give effort.
Give just enough. I won't say don't
I just
give
think
any at all. Be your authentic self, but even authentically.
And when I say effort, I mean like this. Like if I like you and I want to take you out because I like you, that's not effort. Like I like you. Effort is like me doing something that I usually
like going
do.
out my one out my. Oh no, for
like,
facts.
I feel like
100% agree with that.
Don't do nothing.
God. I'm not
like,
going out my way to do
of what
shit.
you would normally do.
That's definitely on my list as well.
I guess that's. I just told y'all I'm fucking with a chick, and yesterday like I helped her. Like we went to Best Buy.
You gonna keep bringing this up?
But that's
some real
on
shit.
You hit me at 10, 9 in the morning. Like I need you, please. And I'm like,
she had to wash her fucking clothes for the week.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Because it was Super Bowl Sunday.
But that's what made it feel bigger to me than what it felt like to her it was. Because Valentine's Day came today, and she got some slice shit. And I was like, we went on a date yesterday in that fucking U-Haul truck for 3 hours, bopping through Burbank and motherfucking downtown to pick up a washing motherfucking dryer. And I cut my finger doing it. Bitch, I bled for you. I ain't bled for no bitch before. You feel me? Like, I bled for you. I cut my finger.
You niggas gonna get this work, you hear me?
Damn, you ain't bled for no bitch before?
I stepped out of my comfort zone. I stepped out of my... Because, bro, a bitch called me on a Sunday, a Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, you
not
really
even
like
a regular
her?
Sunday.
You really like her?
It's a Super Bowl Sunday. It's a
what it
Super
sounds
Bowl
like to
Sunday,
me.
and you've hit me up and asking me about some.
And you did
dryer.
it. And you went and did it.
That's what I'm saying. A bitch can't even ask me for McDonald's on a Sunday, and I go get it. I don't give a fuck about you on Sunday. I knew it was different when I did it, and we had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Like in the midst of it was I'm a humorous nigga, so it was a humorous U-Haul truck E-way excursion. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time.
Absolutely.
And I cut my finger and everything. I still saw the Super Bowl.
You should start a dating show.
No, I should
Boogie
not.
finds love.
Bonding with Boogie.
Bonding with Boogie.
Boogie finds love.
Maybe one day.
He should have like a bunch of like 51st dates type situation.
Yeah.
Bondage with Boogie.
Bondage with Boogie. Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Talk about hands and feet tied back together.
Not hog tie. Not
I
hog
fuck
tie.
with the bondage.
Hog tie, apple
I fuck
mouth
with the bondage,
type
man.
action.
Oh, okay.
Shut alive,
Yeah.
shut alive. Everybody watching right
Bondage
now, make
is
sure
cool.
you
Couple
share
handcuffs.
this shit. But yeah, man, I definitely feel like, you don't want to have a chick getting used to some shit that you're not finna continue doing. And like I
Don't
always say,
introduce me
like,
to a vibe you can't maintain.
yeah, and like I always say, like, I feel like I'm in my personal life, I'm always at my comfort zone trying to reach goals with whether it be with the podcast or this or that, da da da. I gotta do all this shit. Like when I come to my relationship, I'm trying to be in my comfort zone completely.
Complete 100%.
Like I'm not trying to work hard in the world and then come home and
100%.
keep working hard doing
Yeah.
some shit. Like no,
Yeah.
look, this is who I am.
Agreed.
I like having intellectual conversations. I like going on dates. We ain't going on a date every weekend, but I like going on dates. If you could fuck with that, then we could move forward and we ain't gonna have no problems. But if you fucking with me because you like this part, but you hoping that this was gonna be a little bit more later, no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
And I think that's what most women do. They be like, "Oh, this cool, but hopefully he'll do more of this." Da da da. Nah, G.
No, not if you're not
This
gonna
is my life.
communicate that or you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
And I ain't stepping outside of that. The next thing I say, y'all got any don'ts on the drink? This will be my last one. Any don'ts for the talking stage? No.
The biggest don't is don't mislead a motherfucker. Like, and that's coming in from the beginning. Like as far
facts.
as far
Yeah.
as the talking stage, tell the truth in the beginning of the talking
Yep.
stage. Like, yo, I'm fucking with you. I don't know where this might lead
Yeah.
to. I fuck with you. I don't know if you the one for me. I don't know if we gonna be together. I don't know if we, but I feel like it need to be understood in the very beginning. Like, this is what we doing, and this is how it's gonna be. And that's gonna make a perfect end to it. If you gotta stop talking to this person, they knew what it was from the very beginning. They knew I wasn't fucking with you. We gonna have sexual relations, but bitch, you might not get nothing for Valentine's Day. You might not get nothing for your birthday. This is what I'm on with you.
Yeah.
And I fuck with you. So no matter how
Always be
you
honest.
fuck with me, you can do it, and it be different with females because I've had females that I just fucked with. And they'll still do shit for me, like on my birthday and on Christmas and I'm the type of nigga that, like, if we establish something that I'm gonna be the nigga that I am, and I'm not gonna do what I'm not gonna do. What I told you this was, that's exactly what it is. So if you want to step out the box and fuck with me heavier,
They dumb as hell.
If you want to fuck with me heavier than I fuck with you,
Dumb as shit.
and I don't even want to call it dumb. I want to call it like, I want to call it programmed.
Dumb.
I feel like females be programmed to be
to try to convince a nigga, and that shit is dead.
And it's getting a little less of them type of females. A lot of females are more nigga-like.
I ain't doing no
You know what I'm
convincing.
saying? But I feel like females are programmed to actually be caring and actually be sharing and actually, like, I don't know. A bitch will treat you like a kid, meaning if you let her, meaning like a bitch will nurture you, a bitch will baby you, a bitch will like, bitches
yeah,
really
I'm only
be
doing
like,
that for a nigga that'll baby
yeah,
me.
females really be like,
I'm
they be
not
motherly like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a something that's in them.
being a nurturer.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You ever nurtured a nigga?
and as
Ken?
far as being a
Yes.
nigga, I be thanking God every day I was born a nigga, because I wouldn't want to feel what females we happen to feel. I wouldn't want to go through, and as a man, we be going through shit too. But I don't know how I feel to take care of a kid. I don't know how I feel to. Then you thought you was in love with 13 niggas, and all 13 of them niggas broke your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
I don't know how that shit feel, and I wouldn't want to know.
Jesus, 13. That is.
At the end of the day,
and then
shout
what,
out
none
to
of them
all
niggas the one.
Shout out to all the niggas. We the real prize.
She might like
You hear
bitches.
me?
Cause
You said what?
I'm
Wait,
niggas
what?
the
The
real
fuck?
we the real prize. We the prize.
Don't make me throw up.
Because
on
we just
mine.
it's you know it's
Y'all are
scarce on
not
it's
the
scarce on
prize.
real niggas out here. He just
So the
said,
fact that it's
That's
not
it.
that many of y'all is what makes y'all the prize.
Duh.
duh, yeah. Are you
Hey,
cool?
what makes diamonds valuable?
Wow, that is the most fuckboy
Limited
shit ever
edition.
said.
Folks say
Hey,
limited edition.
listen.
That's the most fuckboy shit ever said.
Somebody who know how to be single and can be single. Like, so what? Then what?
That
Y'all
sound like
but
somebody who
it's
just
not-
fucking with a
but
lot
wait,
of people.
Wait,
Y'all the prize.
it's
but
not
it
a lot of
ain't that
people who
many
want to be
y'all.
single. So
Y'all the prize,
Yeah.
but it's not that many of y'all.
what makes a diamond valuable? Scarcity, right? If it was a diamond on every corner, it wouldn't be valuable. It don't matter if they was VVS's. If it was unlimited supply of VVS, it wouldn't be worth shit.
Y'all don't
Scarcity.
be diamonds though.
Scarcity. It don't matter.
Y'all don't
It-
be
it don't
like
matter.
top tier.
Scarcity is what makes something top tier. A diamond wouldn't be worth shit if there was
No.
a surplus of it.
No.
Yes.
No. Fuck no.
Yes.
No, that is
Yes.
a terrible take. I refuse to even discuss
It's true though.
this. It's not true.
It's true.
Men are not the prize.
Me not a problem. All right. So, all right, let's tap back in. The last one, I'm gonna say is and I said this yesterday on the live, so I apologize to anybody watching. But for the Apple Podcast listeners, I feel like the biggest don't is do not come with your list of your checklist of what you feel like this person should be. We could come with some non-negotiables for what you're not willing to accept as far as like bad communication, disloyalty, and stuff like that. But the whole checklist of like he got to make this much or he got to do da 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 or this or that, because like I said yesterday, like you either it could go one or two ways. He could hit everything on the checklist, and because you so focused on that, you ignore all these red flags and shit that he not doing.
That's what
that's
mostly
gonna show
happens.
up later. Or he could not hit shit on the checklist, and you so frustrated that the checklist not getting met
You missed
that you
out.
missing out on this
Yep.
good shit you never been exposed to. So I feel like you should not do that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely nothing. What's the word I'm really looking for? Like you said, there should be non-negotiables. I don't think there should be no checklist of shit that's like, I guess, interchangeable or shit that's like shit that kind of can be up and down.
Shit is a little
Because I mean, you
know
could
what
say
I'm
like, oh, he got to make $100,000, and like, yeah, he makes $100,000. Cool, you get
Yeah.
with him, y'all together for 2 years. Oh, now he does not make $100,000, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like no. So keep it like things that.
character.
Yes.
Values,
Yes,
morals,
exactly. Things that better the
qualities.
relationship. Things that if they aren't good or they don't complement one another will probably cause the relationship to fail. Like
Yeah.
things like that. Otherwise, just be open to how different somebody can be, but you guys can really like
Hey y'all,
hit it off.
I was having a bad day today.
You having a good day now?
My little link that I had in Vegas just hit me up. It's
She
Happy
here?
Valentine's Day. She had blocked me and all type of shit. This a new page. She just hit me and said Happy Valentine's Day. She trying to get back in rotation. I met her in Vegas. She from like Rome, Georgia. That shit. I'm like, what the fuck is Rome,
Georgia.
Rome, Georgia. It's Georgia,
Yeah.
but it's like an hour and some away from Atlanta, Georgia.
Facts.
She just hit me and said Happy Valentine's Day.
Obviously, you're excited. That's
Yeah.
why.
Around in that U-Haul.
Well,
Yeah,
no, he's
fuck
excited.
that.
That's
I'm
why he
finna
just
go pick
announced
this
it. He's
bitch up in the
excited.
U-Haul. Fuck you talking about.
He's excited.
We finna go into Georgia. I'm picking her up.
He been checking to see if he was unblocked.
Damn, I
That's right.
wasn't. She just hit me up. This a new page. She just had a new baby.
He been back and
This shit
forth
be
like-
weird.
You
One
wanna
of
hit
them
him with
one of
it?
them one night.
There's no
with it.
Cam's Corner tonight.
It's no Cam's Corner?
No Cam Corner.
Fuck you
The
then.
street lights went out.
they
We
need
gonna
to
give
know.
him Boogie's block. Fuck you talking about.
Ooh,
No
not you
Cam's
trying
Corner.
to
We gonna give
steal
him
my
Boogie's block. You
shit.
hear me? I'm not. But if you ain't got nothing to say, that's how we been ending it for years now.
Okay, I guess so.
It ain't even years, but I just made.
I was
it
just
years
gonna
to
say,
make you
like,
feel-
I was
I
thinking,
made
like,
it. I
huh.
put years on it to make it feel like it's been that long. Like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I got this chick named Tiana that's from Florida. She moved to London and she's setting up a live podcast show for us for June.
We going to London?
My
all
birthday in
work
June.
out.
We going to London?
If it all work out.
Wow, all right.
Y'all excited?
My
I have
birthday
my
in
podcast. I
My
mean, I have
birthday
my,
in June.
I
Niggas
have
get
my
a passport.
podcast.
I need to get a
I have my
passport.
passport ready.
Get your fucking passports ready,
She said
man.
passport ready and steady.
Yep.
Hey, watch out for Cam. Her DM's open, y'all.
My
Her
DMs are not
passport is
open.
ready and steady. She trying to
I'm
get hit
not
on a beach
single.
or an island.
I'm not
Yeah.
single.
Oh, for sure. That's what
Not
she said.
single.
So to close out the show,
You are hell.
to close out the show, my closing message on this is again something we kind of discussed this yesterday at the live podcast, but for the do's and don'ts of the talking stage, man, I think the biggest L people take is kind of like what I just said is looking for themselves and other people, coming with your checklist and you just focused on what you want and not really getting to know this person because you're so focused on these selfish desires that you have, and this person could be bringing something completely new to you. And the book that I'm currently reading, The Alchemist, kind of starts off like that. And it's a story that goes, it's a guy named Narcissist, that's his name, You know what I'm saying? He every morning he goes to look at himself in the river every day to look at his reflection. And one day he wants to see how beautiful he is every single day. So one day he gets so lost in his reflection, he falls over in the river, drowns and dies. Right? The river, which was fresh water, turns into a river of salty tears. The queens of the forest come and ask the river, "Why are you crying?" Right? So the river says, "I'm crying because Narcissus died." Right? The queens say, "Well, it's so messed up that a person so beautiful died that way." And the river like, "Well, damn, was he beautiful?" So the queen's like, "Well, you should know he used to come to you every day to look at himself. You should know exactly how he looked." And the river's response was, "Every time he came to look at me, I got so lost looking at his eyes at the reflection of myself. So I never saw him." Right? So the river never saw him because the river was looking at itself, and he never saw the river because he was looking at himself. So these people, the river and him was together every day and never saw each other because they was looking for themselves in each other instead of looking at each other. And I think that was like the perfect description of a lot of like relationships and situationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really be trying to get to know motherfuckers. We just be trying to like say, this is what I need. And just hit our checklist and try to move forward. And then them red flags pop out and this shit get ugly 3 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So I think we could close on that.
Wow, that was good.
We just had a show yesterday. We're going to have another one in April. We got a big show coming up May 22nd. Let's do the promo. Hit the promo. Toyboxny.com. Promo code Roseland, 15% off all your sex toy needs. So if you got to get that late Valentine's Day gift, whatever the case may be, or you didn't do what you were supposed to do on Valentine's Day, you didn't get the job done, your girl didn't come, I guess that's going to be
You definitely got to spin the block next week.
You got to spin the block with the Toy Box NY Toys. Make sure you type in, again, Roseland for your 15% off. And they also have relationship coupons on there, which was some dope shit that I feel like y'all could have did on Valentine's Day, but it's never too late.
I did it for my man.
So if you trying to vibrate, we got something for your rate. Online.
Yeah.
I got the love coops for my man.
If you don't know what relationship coupon is, it's basically a book of coupons. Then you might take a coupon and it might be for a date, or it might be for a massage or whatever like that. And you get to use these coupons whenever you want. You pull it out on your partner and they got to do whatever on the coupon. Facts. So just something to keep your relationship dope and spicy, man. But other than that, we signing off, man. Killer Cam, Terry Roseland, Boogie, Real Duncan. We out.
We in the back.
Shout out to Queen for showing back up after 10 years,
after
man.
10 years. We haven't seen her since
divorced
January.
It slipped up, man.
Yeah.